A woman was putting cream on a cake. Her daughter-in-law came and smashed the cake on her face. The woman said, "What have you done?" The daughter-in-law said, "You know I don't like this." The woman replied, "I made this for my son." She went to the bathroom to clean her face and said, "Now, I'll see what she does." The daughter-in-law came again. She threw a dress at her mother-in-law's face and said, "Wear this," and leaves. The mother-in-law said, "I won't follow her orders." The wife called her husband. "Where are you?" He said, "I'm coming soon. Take care of my mom." She said, "Yes, I am." Then she told her mother-in-law, "I'm going out for an important task." The mother-in-law said, "Okay." The daughter-in-law left. Her boyfriend called. He said, "How are you?" She replied, "I'm fine." The mother-in-law started listening. The boyfriend said, "I'm outside. Come out." She got shocked. He said, "Come outside." She said, "Wait, I'm coming," and ended the call. She turned and saw her mother-in-law. The mother-in-law said, "I came to give you this shampoo." The daughter-in-law asked, "What did you hear?" She replied, "Nothing." The daughter-in-law went to her boyfriend. The mother-in-law watched from the window and said, "You are cheating on my son." She recorded a video on her old phone. The husband arrived. The boyfriend and wife ran away. The mother-in-law also left. The husband entered, kissed his wife, and said, "I brought cold drink." She said, "Thank you." She told her mother-in-law, "Pour it into a glass." She said, "Okay." The husband said, "I'll help mom. You sit." The wife said, "Okay." He asked his mother, "What happened?" She said, "Your wife wants to turn you against me. She is cheating on you." He said, "How is that possible?" She said, "Come and see how she talks to me." He went back to his wife. The mother-in-law brought the drink, spilled it on her clothes. The daughter-in-law shouted, "Are you blind?" The mother-in-law said, "Sorry, it was an accident." She said, "No, you humiliate me on purpose." The husband said, "Enough." She asked, "What happened?" He said, "You can't talk to my mother like this." She said, "I didn't say anything." She asked her mother-in-law, "Have I ever said anything to you?" The mother-in-law said, "I won't stay silent. I'll tell the truth." She showed the video to her son. He said, "How could you do this?" The wife said, "I didn't do anything." The mother-in-law said, "She is cheating on you." The wife shouted, "Stop talking." The husband said, "Don't shout at my mother. Leave now." She said, "It's not my fault." He said, "Leave." She left angrily. The son stayed with his mother. Did the man do right or wrong by leaving his wife? Comment your opinion and share the video to support us.